Hello everyone, I'm Audriza. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about two books that I read recently by the author Elena Armas, who is the author of The Spanish Love Deception and The Roommate Experiment. Now, the first book in the duology is The Long Game, in which we follow Adeline Rice, who is a very hotshot soccer team executive, and a retired soccer player called Cameron Kaldani, who is a prodigy, who's a legend goalkeeper in this fictional universe. Now, basically, what happens is that Adeline is sent by her father, who is the owner of the club in which she works, to this small town in North Carolina called Green Oaks to train a ragtag group of 9-year-old children into something worth talking about. This is her punishment because one of her videos of her altercation with the club in which she works, there's a mascot, she has an altercation with the mascot and it goes viral, and there are PR issues that her father does not want to deal with at the moment, so he sends her only daughter away. Now when she goes to the small town, Cameron is hiding over there. Why, we do not have any idea. We get an idea later part in the book, so that will be a spoiler which I'm not going to talk to you about. But he does not like her presence because the children are extremely scared of her. She comes with a vibe of her own that is not accepted by the small town, and in general, it's becoming very difficult for the two of them to work together. Anyway, this is a love story, which it's a grumpy love story, so it works. At the end of the day, apart from the setting and the actor group of children and some very funny anecdotes in the book, this book in general is not worth rereading about. If you can give it a one shot, it's a 3 star for me. But if you want a book to keep on rereading, keep on going back to, this might not be the book that you want to pick up. Nevertheless, I think you should give it a chance. It's a good book, but that's all it is, nothing worth talking about. The second book in the series is The Fiancé Dilemma. Again, a beautiful cover. Here we follow Josie Moore, who is the half sister of Adeline, who is the FMC of the first book, and her best friend, Matthew. Matthew has been fired from his work and is traveling to Green Oaks to take some time off from his work and figure out what he needs to do next. And Josie Moore is the mayor of the small town in which Adeline and Cameron were there in the first book. She's not only the mayor, she literally does everything for the small town Green Oaks. She also has the small cafe, which is basically Starbucks in that small town. Now, coming to Josie Moore, she's also the half sister, but she did not know she was the half sister until in the later part of the first book, and there are several PR issues which come with it. Not only that, she has already been engaged 4 times, and they come to a conclusion that they have to pretend, Matthew and Josie, they have to pretend to be engaged for the fifth time. This is a fake engagement, friends to lovers love story. It had lots and lots of potential. It had so much potential that half the time I was disheartened the way things were handled in the book. This had so much potential that there were moments where it was like a bell curve which was going up and up and up, and suddenly there was a downfall. It's written very well, but something is again just missing. The structure of the stories, the way the chapters were written, there was an abrupt end to multiple chapters which was destroying the flow of the story. Overall, this book is really good. Josie is an extremely relatable character. Her insecurities, her family dynamics, her relationship with Adeline and Cameron and the uh, rest of the town in which she's the mayor of is really worth reading. But at the end of the day, I still think the author could have done so much more. Coming to Matthew, I liked his character. I think one of the major problems with her books are that most of them are written in a single point of view. this or any of the other two books that she has written, be it the Spanish Love Deception, no matter how good it is, or the Roommate Experiments. And since they're written in a single point of view, it becomes difficult to gauge what is going on in the other person's mind. And there's only one chapter from Matthew in this book, which is like one of the last chapters. So until that came, I was thoroughly confused as to what's going on. Despite the book having like a lot of potential, it was not well done and I was disheartened. This is a 3-star read. Will I reread it? No. Will I recommend other people to pick it up and give it a chance? Definitely. Now, coming to these two books and their links, I will link them down in the description box for you to check them out. I will still ask you to give them a chance, like if you have given a chance to Spanish Love Deception and Roommate Experiment. I liked Matthew a little more than I liked Cameron, and I liked Josie a little more than I liked Adeline. Both of these couples were nice, but I liked the couple in the second book a little bit more. Thank you so much for listening to my review. I will link everything down in the description box for you to check it out, including my Goodreads, my Bookstagram, and my personal Instagram ID. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video with a new review of a book that I've read recently. Thank you so much. Bye.